Morning everybody. Today I'm just going to do a quick video. Hopefully it's a quick one. Been sent apart to 3D print by our friends Pitco. Received it while I was away on holiday, so I'll just get into it and I'll do a little video, show you how I do it. And then if it inspires someone else to learn how to do a bit of 3D modelling before 3D printing, let's just quickly go over to this screen. So this is the part, came in a nice little bag. So when I first saw a picture of this, I thought it was like huge, but it's only that big. So it has some holes, some recesses. So it's all warped and this is flexible. So we're going to make it a rigid piece, but an exact copy. Best we can. So if we go over to the software that I use, which is FreeCAD. FreeCAD version 1.0.2 is what I'm on at the moment. I don't know if there's a better one. Big shout out to another YouTuber that I do follow, Mango Jelly. Have a search for him. Absolutely fantastic tutorials on FreeCAD. So let's open up FreeCAD, take some measurements, get the part designed, and take it from there. So yes, you can see roughly where I am. You can't see my mouse, but it doesn't matter. Start a new part. Here we go. So we want, basically, you can't see it very well, it's just a cube with a little lip there. Let's have a look. So we start off with a new sketch. Everything's all set up the body. Start off with a new sketch, and we're going to do it on from above. Can't see, so from that side we'll do all the holes, pads later. So from above, looking down, that's now that. So we need to measure using calipers, because we're going to go digital. We're going to go as accurate as we can. And I'm going to guess, it's all squished and squashed, 83mm. So we come back to that and we do a box, do it across the middle. We want to centre it, so that a place in space. We've got that. And then we'll give it some dimensions. So like I said, 83. And the other way, I've got it at 20. It's a bit iffy, 22. So we go here, 22. So that's us box, close that. Now we pad it to give it some height. And the height we want is the smallest of the two, because there's like a lip. And we're at different heights. 8.5. So now that's our main block. Now we're going to put the lip on first, which is on the top of that. So on that face, click it, and we do another sketch. We bring in, this button here is for external geometry. So we want to bring in that point. Might as well do that point as well. And do a box. So we can click onto that box and do that. Make them two coincident. And there's that. So now that's the same, that's going to be the same. So it's this measurement we need. So let's go there. And that comes in at 9.5mm. 9.5. So that's that. Now the height of this, I mean, you're talking 1mm. So we can close that sketch and we can pad it. It's going upwards, but only 1mm. So there's that. Next we want, what should we do first? Well, it looks like there is these little tiny holes going through. In fact, we'll do, sorry, let's see. See there's holes in there, but there's some squares. So if we turn his model around on this face and we do another sketch. Now, which is the bit, so the lip is on the top, so we know it's there. So I can hold this model in such a way, knowing the lip's on the top, we're looking at it that way. And we have, from the centre, 1mm spacings, and each gap is, if I'm not mistaken, 20mm. So we can put a box. So we've got basically a 20mm box there, a 20mm box there, one there, and one there. And these gaps in between are 1mm. So let's do this one. Give it a dimension. We know it's 20. And we know this one, this one, this one, and this one are all equal. They're all equal 20. So we can move them about now. They're going to be less than 20, aren't they? Because it ain't going to fit otherwise. It's going to be extremely tight. Height-wise, it's not easy because it's rubbery. 5.5. Oh, sorry. So, bring in some external geometry from there. So I know from that height to that height is 1mm. And also from that space to that space is 1mm. So space that. From there to there is, the right thing fell, 1mm. See, they're not quite. I know that's 20. So from there to there. So they're not quite 20mm. They need to be over 18.9. So change that. 18.9. No, it's got to be 19. That doesn't give me that, does it? 1mm. Let's have a look. So let's do it as a calculation. Even easier. Should have done it this way first. So I know from that point to that point is 83. Let's double check that. because it's all rubber, it's actually 85. Right, so I'll close that. Go to his first pad. First sketch, sorry. Make that 85. Close that. Go back into this one. So we've now got 85. Let's get the calculator out. In fact, if we bring up gold. So we've got 85 minus 1 mil there. 2, 3, 4, 5. So work that out. 85 minus 5. I know you're all screaming 80. And then with that 80 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4. Divided by 4. And we're at 20. So if these are all 20, that should be 1 mil. That's right. So now they're evenly spaced 1 millimetre apart. Now then, let's get the height. So from the lip at the top, we know we're 1 mil, so we can actually have that one, and that one, and that one, and that one, all parallel, horizontal. So we know that's 1 mil from there, and the bottom one, 2.2. 2.3. Let's go 2.4. So let's bring in another. Well, we can go off that bottom line, can't we? So between any one of these and the bottom line, and that is, what did I say? 2.3. 2.3. So that will give me this dimension here, just to be sure, of 6.2. So if I double check on the model, yeah, pretty much 6.1, 6.2, but it's rubbery, don't forget. So we're out there. So we can now go that one, and that one, and that one, and that one, and we'll make them all like that, and it's all goes green, means we're all good. So we can close that. So there's his little pockets. Now how deep in they go is 8.5 mil. So we're going to pocket in 8.5. So now there's that bit. It's a little bit thicker at the bottom, which is right. Now I need to put holes in the centre of these all the way through. So we can pick any one of them, do a sketch, and we're actually drawing on that face now. So what do we need? Let's bring in that and that. You can see them, and we'll just do them all like this. Instead of, you can use a symmetry tool, make one and then say make 4 copies. Right, so we have a circle, drag it anywhere in the middle, and we'll pick one. Make it diameter of hard to tell because it's rubbery. I would say 4.5 mil. Yeah. Right, so that and that and that and that all equal, same size. That one, them 2 corners, symmetrical, wrong button. What did I press? Undo. Well, we know, well, let's put it in. Distance between that and that is 20. So we know the distance has to be between that and that needs to be 10. Okay, so we can get rid of that measurement. That's all we need to know. That and that needs to be 10. Between that one and that, no. Between that and that one needs to be 10. Between that one, we'll go with that one this time. Needs to be 10. Okay. Now we know it's the height of that to that. We can have half of that. So let's bring in the height of, just for reference, 6.2 millimeters. So half 6.2, 3.1. So we know that to that, 3.1. We know it's centre. Now then, pick that one, that one, that one, that one, and make them all horizontal. All done. Close, and this is a hole, and it is actually going all the way through. So just keep going up till you see the model all the way through. It doesn't quite look like it. On the back of it, it looks like there's a dead centre. And yet they're the dead centre of that as well. Oh no, they're not. No, they're not. Or are they? I don't know if they're fixing holes or what. Leave it as that for now. And we've got hole on the top, so looking at it like that, the holes are on that face. So okay, that on that face we'll do another sketch. We know we've got one dead centre, a hole. So this one is only a tinier hole, 3.6 there. Looking at it, oh. So the whole piece is there, 22. We're at 13.5 on the top of that lip. So we can bring in well, the whole line if you want it, but we know the measurement from there to there, 13.5. Okay. So that's the first hole. Now I need another 1, 2, 3 and 4. Let's add another one. Make them all the same, so that one, that one, that one. Click the first one and all the rest that you follow will all be the same. Now let's have that one. All in line. Did it not do that? No, it didn't. There we go. So that one. You can do it to that one if you wanted. So if this ever changed, 13.5, let's go 14. We'll move them all. So go back to 13.5. Right. So now the distance between that one and that one should be, I've got 20. To the first one, so let's do a measurement from there to there, 20, and it's the same from there to there, 20, and then the last one is not 20, it's actually 17. Okay. So from there to there, 17, from there to there, 17, and it all goes green, so good. So there's the holes, and they want to go pocket, sorry. And they're going all the way through. And they don't affect anything else inside there, that's right. So that's his model. That's everything complete. Let's make sure we've gone all the way through, yeah. And that is what I have here. So what I'm going to do, tidy it with radius. I mean, from this point, you can then start to add some little softer edges on there. Give it a little radius. 5. Select. And we'll give it all nice posh edges. So there's no and then it looks a bit nicer, not as sharp. Got to put one on that edge there, so I'll go into the fillet, select, have that one, hold that top one, there we go. So there we go. There's the part. Okay. So what I'm going to do is pop that on the 3D printer. We're printing from this side up, so any pockets, I'll leave these all be stiff edges. Right, let's save that as, call it Pitco. We'll put it on the desktop. I'll send you these files, Pitco, as well as the 3D parts. Just so if you want to do it, get free card, make any slight alterations, make something a bit bigger, make something a bit smaller, let us know. Instead of sending it back to me and asking me again, hopefully this will help you a bit. Body export for 3D print, which is an STL, Pitco, done. Right, so from there we'll get it on the 3D printer and then I'll do a time lapse of it being printed. I'm just going to print one at a time, just so you can see how it works. Right, thanks for watching. I'll obviously do the other video and we'll edit it all together. See you soon. Bye for now.
A few moments later.
Right, we're going to jump over to the other software, which is here, and we're going to import the model for the 3D printer. 3D printers I use FlashForge AD5X, which is a 4-colour printer. It's pretty fast. We're only using 1 colour today, so it should be nice and easy. So we'll add the model, which was on the desktop. What did I call it? Pitco, didn't I? Let me find so many different things. Pitco body. There we go. So there's this part. We can zoom in. Now there's auto orientate. I don't know which way this will bend it. It does. Puts it perfect. Oh, it puts it at an angle for strength. I never knew that. Well, I'm not going to put it for strength. I'm going to make it so it falls there. So it'll print upwards. Oh, I've got that lip. Oh well. See how it prints. So once we've got us model there, ready to print, check all the settings. If you know 3D printing, you'll know what I'm doing and different things, but I'm just going to literally slice the model, which gives me how it'll look. Well, it'll literally give me what the pen's doing, what the head's doing, and then I can have a look at different layers through the model. So the infill, this hexagonal thing, if I wanted to make that tighter, which makes the part stronger and tougher, I can do any changes, but I just want to get it printed first. Time to take 22 minutes and 9 seconds for that one model. So we'll print the plate. That'll take me to, oh, you don't see that. Okay, I select the printer, select the actual thing, and then click up send, and you don't see that screen. Okay, now you see that screen. So from here we can see the nozzle temperature, build plate temperature, enclosure and temperature. Because I'm not doing ABS where you got to heat the whole machine up, it's only PLA, it's fine. It's giving me a graphic. I can actually bring up the camera. No, I can't because you can't see it. Never mind. That was pointless. Anyway, in the background, oh, you can't see. Over there is the printer working away. I'll get a time-lapse video put on of the actual print being made and the finished product coming up shortly. As always, if you like this, just click that like button. I mean, I ain't got many subscribers. Please subscribe, send it on. If I can help somebody else, I'm here. I'm here to help. We'll do some repairing at some stage. Still halfway through tidying up. Spent ages trying to set that up to do some production in the background and trying to sort these component drawers. I've literally, if I said I've got 1 million different components, that'd just be a start. So I've got millions. Got a whole warehouse full, and I'm trying to get an inventory so I know what I've got and where they are. But it's a nightmare. Anyway, I'll shove that other video on in a second. See you all later. Remember, like, subscribe, all that lot. Send it to your friends, do everything. I appreciate that. Cheers, thank you very much. Speak to you. I'll put the other video on in a minute. Where's the stop button? There it is. Bye.
A few moments later.
Well, we're back, and the print is done. Let's have a look. So there's the original part, bit rubbery, and we have two printed up. So the original part, height-wise, on the back. See what I show it. It's a bit squashed. So I'll get those over to Pitco, and hope jobs are good one. Thanks for watching. Don't forget like and subscribe. Bye.